Why did 50 parents tackle an RA during a campus tour? I was an RA at State University giving campus tours to high school seniors and their parents. Easy job. Show them the dorms, the library, maybe crack a few jokes about the dining hall food. This particular Saturday, I had a massive group. 50 families signed up for the 2 p.m. tour. Parents with their cameras, kids pretending they weren't nervous, the usual. We started in the main quad. I gave my speech about campus history, pointed out the coffee shop where everyone studies, showed them the student center. Everything was going perfectly normal. Then we headed toward the residence halls. That's when I noticed this kid, maybe 19, wearing a backpack and headphones. He was walking really fast across the quad, coming straight toward our group. Nothing weird about that. College kids walk everywhere. But something about him felt off. His hands were shaking. His face was pale. He kept looking around like he was being chased. I kept talking about the dorms, trying to ignore him, but he was getting closer. Really close. Walking straight through the middle of my tour group. "Excuse me," I said, stepping aside to let him pass. That's when I saw it. His backpack was unzipped, and inside I could see wires. Red and blue wires connected to something I couldn't quite make out, and a phone taped to what looked like a bunch of batteries. My brain froze. Every active shooter training video I'd ever watched flashed through my mind. This kid had a bomb, or something that looked exactly like a bomb. I didn't think. I just reacted. I tackled him, hard. Took him down right there on the grass in front of 50 families. The parents screamed. The high school kids scattered. One mom started recording on her phone. Another dad jumped on top of me trying to help hold this kid down. Then another parent joined. Then another. Within seconds, I had like 10 adults dogpiling on top of us, all trying to restrain this kid who was now screaming and crying. "Get off me! What are you doing? I didn't do anything!" Campus security came running. Then the campus police. Then the actual police. They cleared everyone back, handcuffed the kid, and carefully opened his backpack. That's when everything went from terrifying to absolutely humiliating. It wasn't a bomb. It was a robotics project. The kid was a sophomore engineering major named Connor. He just finished his lab class and was walking back to his dorm. The wires were part of a circuit board. The batteries powered a small motor. The phone was the control unit. His professor had even written a note explaining the project, which was sitting right there in the bag. Connor was sobbing now. "I was just walking to my room. I always take this path. I wasn't doing anything wrong." The police uncuffed him. The security guards apologized. And I stood there, covered in grass stains, realizing I'd just assaulted an innocent student in front of 50 prospective families. One of the moms walked up to me. I thought she was going to scream at me. Instead, she hugged me. "Thank you," she said. "You thought you were protecting our kids. That's exactly what we want in an RA." Other parents started nodding, saying they would have done the same thing, that it was better to be wrong than to hesitate and be right. Connor's professor showed up 20 minutes later. He confirmed the project was legitimate and apologized for not giving Connor a sealed box to carry it in. The dean pulled me aside that evening. I thought I was getting fired. Instead, he said the university was actually getting calls from parents asking specifically about me. They wanted their kids in my building because I'd shown real protective instinct. Connor and I eventually became friends. He even helped me set up my PlayStation in my dorm room, but he also started carrying his projects in a solid black case after that. The video that mom took went viral. 10 million views. Everyone arguing about whether I overreacted or did the right thing. But here's what nobody talks about. For about 30 seconds, those 50 parents genuinely believed I just saved their kids' lives. And they didn't run away. They ran toward the danger to help me. That tour group had 15 kids end up enrolling at State. Most of them requested my building.